Hi, I'm Shanu, and I spent basically my entire life in relationships. From about 15 years old onwards, for the next 10 years, I was in relationships back to back. And I know you're not supposed to admit this, but when my last one ended a little over a year ago, I was absolutely terrified of being alone for the first time. Strangely, now I feel completely the opposite way. A relationship feels very distant from my current reality. I'm not sure if I'll ever get to experience it again and what my life is going to be like if I ever do. The first little while of being actually single as an adult was really hard for me. I really missed my built-in best friend, and I also really missed the fact that if I was dealing with something in my life, I always had someone that I could share that with. Now suddenly I was laying in my bed at night alone with some shitty feelings and I had to deal with them all by myself. However, what I wasn't aware of is that I also was freed of a couple things. First of all, I think I felt a fear of judgment to change as a person. And there's a lot of things that I wanted to explore about myself. For example, I've always wanted to kind of dress rock and roll, but I didn't because I was like, that's not how this person met me. And they're going to think it's like cringe or weird that I suddenly changed. I kind of didn't. So now when I was single, I was free to completely explore my new style. And I think I got a lot more fashionable over the past year. Also, I really loved spending time with people that I was in relationships with. And so I felt like I didn't really go on trips that much or travel because I just didn't want to leave genuinely. And so I didn't have that anymore. Nobody cared if I left. So I traveled the freaking world. So here we are, navigating our 20s together, single, and that's what my account is going to be. Sometimes I have to be honest, I'm afraid that maybe I'll never get to experience love or relationships again. I don't really know what the future holds, but one thing I do know is that if this period of my life ends, I would genuinely be sad. I think that's a really calming thought because apparently I'm okay. I would mourn my single era. And if it never ended, I think I would also have a really happy and fulfilled life.